Hey, it's Stormy B, and tonight I want to talk to you about life after course careers. So, I've gotten so many questions about course careers, whether it's a great place to do your IT training or tech sales, or they have construction management now, as you probably have seen, software development, which I'm enrolled in now. I'm a graduate of the IT support program. But the burning question is, have I gotten a job yet? And the answer is no. I have not got a job. So why haven't I gotten a job yet? I don't know. I know that I've had several different interviews, and the interviews were not in IT support. They were more so in the cloud area. So that's what I really wanted to do. It just happened to be those were the individuals that contacted me. So I did do a couple of different interviews for a cloud administrator job position and a cloud associate position, but I didn't get it, which is okay because it's just not that easy to get a job. Now, I have applied for hundreds, I want to say hundreds, at least a couple hundred different help desk positions, and I haven't gotten a call for any of them. I got a lot of rejections. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with my previous experience, if I could possibly be looked at as not as entry level. However, I have tried to explain that I am making a career change in my objective on my resume, and I will show you. Let me see. I'm going to show you my resume. So this is my resume right here. I removed my personal information because it's very important that you do that when you're sharing your information publicly. So I'll make this a little bigger. But right here is my objective. Just in case anybody is wondering, this is the format that is suggested to be used to prevent you from not being picked up in the automated tracking system for resumes. So it's best to kind of keep things simple without a lot of borders and everything. So if you were just wondering, you want to have like a simple format. And I will say, once I changed my resume from having so many different sections with borders and columns and everything, I did start to get some responses. They all weren't, of course, they were a lot of rejections, but that let me know that my resume was making it through the system. So here in my objective, it states transitioning from a successful career as a UX designer to information technology to pursue a lifelong passion for the field. I aim to leverage my problem-solving skills, technical proficiencies, and dedication to delivering exceptional service to contribute a unique perspective and valuable expertise to your team. So this objective is relatively new. So I wanted to be really clear about that because I really don't have an entry-level resume. I am in progress with a couple different things. You can see the course careers of software development is in progress. Western Governor University, I'm enrolled into their BS and their bachelor's and dual master's degree, because currently I have an associate's degree and that's in digital filmmaking. And then also I have course careers here, the IT program that I did complete. And so then I also have my skills and IT certifications listed, CompTIA ITF, Azure AZ900. I'm also a certified Scrum Master, Google Cybersecurity Certificate, NIST RMF, web development, immersive at General Assembly was the boot camp that I attended, and CompTIA Security Plus, which is in progress. So I need to put down Networking Plus because that's kind of in progress, but it'll be in progress soon. So I'm gonna add that probably later on today. Then there's a section for my projects. These are my most recent projects that I completed as a result of me graduating from course careers, and they are listed on my GitHub. Then I have listed what I actually do on YouTube, because that is kind of like self-employment, because I do, let me make this change, because I do get, paid for affiliate links and everything, even though this is still, educational content. I have myself listed as an educational content creator, but I can still, list these skills that I have and that I have distributed and displayed on my YouTube platform to be reviewed and to actually show that I am able and capable of doing the work. Okay, and this was my previous hair business that is closed down now. And so, in addition to doing a lot of the hair and stuff on there, did I just say a lot of hair? Well, in addition to being a hairstylist, I did a whole lot behind the scenes. So, of course, I was the e-commerce manager and everything. I had to do a lot of cybersecurity with my company's website, which is basically like a family business anyway. But yeah, I had to do a lot of cybersecurity because there were several times that people had hacked into our Shopify page and everything through like third-party apps like Sezzle and everything. And it was a scary situation. So I had to jump right on that and utilize cybersecurity skills that I didn't even have at the time. And prior to that, I worked for a contracting company. You probably seen that, but I'm just going to move up because I want to give too much details about that. But it was a contracting company where I was on a government contract as a UX designer. This company is closed. It's a company that I used to freelance for as a UX designer. And then there are my technical skills at the bottom. So as I stated, I'm not sure exactly why I have not been contacted for more positions. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure why I haven't been contacted for more positions, more interviews and everything. I mean, it is a very challenging time. It's an election year. It's a lot of layoffs going on. There's a lot of change in tech. There's a lot of AI and stuff out there. So the only thing that I can really do right now is continue to skill up because, things change over time. This is the third recession that I've been in my professional career. So things, as they go down, they have to come back up. And the only thing that I can do is just continue to not give up and continue to skill up. So that's what I would suggest to anybody in this situation is that you will want to continuously skill up in whatever you're doing. If you're in between jobs, if you're at a job and you're looking to make a transition, like every single opportunity that you get, make sure that you're doing something to enable yourself to grow, to make you even more competitive. So that's my primary goal right now, is to gain all the skills that I've been trying to gain throughout the years and put them all together. Because as I stated, I really would like, after becoming, I want to say I really would like, because it's already in motion for me to be a cloud engineer. After that, I would like to transition into DevOps. And so in DevOps, you have to have multiple skills in programming, development, operations, infrastructure and everything. So I just feel like this time is really sort of like a blessing for me to be able to have this open space to really skill up in this area as I'm making a transition. So it's a really unique situation that is also very, very beneficial to me. Yeah, so I don't really look at this as like a bad situation because during Monday through Friday, I get to work on any of the skills that I'm trying to accomplish right now. And in addition to that, I do get to build my YouTube channel because YouTube is something that I wanted to do in addition to transitioning into IT, because at some point I would like to be able to have a real educational platform where I can share a lot of skills and inspire other people in order to accomplish their task, and also utilize YouTube as a reference for any outside courses that I may work on as well. Any training that I may do with someone, they can go back to YouTube and use that as a reference as I advance within my new career and gain these skills. It's always great to teach somebody else. So things kind of are flowing in a way that I didn't really want them to, but I guess that I need them to. And so, if you saw one of my previous videos, I am also a part-time hairstylist. I do work one time a week, but that's basically enough right now in order for me to be able to accomplish the things that I need, which are very minimal, as I am spending a lot of time on educating myself and upskilling. So, I am, like I said, I'm very grateful. I am still, regardless of what's happening or the way things are not moving, I'm still applying adamantly. I just got finished doing some applications and to kind of keep those cover letters and stuff customized and everything. So I'm doing applications just about every day. I think I took about a few weeks off from applying and everything. That's because just I was spending time with my son and stuff during the Christmas break, so I didn't really have time to sit down and do a lot. But I am still applying every day. The jobs that I'm applying for, I'm also applying for cybersecurity. I'm also applying for cybersecurity internships, cloud support jobs, IT support positions. Not too many cybersecurity analysts. Like, if the cybersecurity position is remote, then I'm definitely applying for it. But not too many analysts. I just don't have the luxury to work all types of cybersecurity jobs, because if I'm needed out of office hours, I can't say, I can't be there because I have my child, or I don't have, daycare for my child. Just certain positions within cybersecurity are extremely high demand, and you have to be able to make that sacrifice. And I don't have the fortune to make that sacrifice right now. So maybe when my son is older or something like that. But cloud is really, the way that I would like to go. I would love to do security and cloud, which you need to do anyway. But as far as being on call in the event of any type of destruction or breach or attack that may happen, I don't have that luxury right now. And I also don't have the luxury to go into the office 5 days a week because of just because of the distance of where I live and because of my son's school schedule. So basically, most of the positions are about an hour away or more from where I live, and sometimes in traffic it can take 2 hours for me to get back. So it's not, I don't know too many positions that are going to be like, oh, you have to leave before 5 o'clock every day. So that's also a factor of why it's also taking me too long, because I can only apply for positions where I can actually support the schedule. And so of course I have to start with remote. Some hybrid may work well, but it just really all depends on the location, because if you have children or a child like I do, once that after school program ends, they start charging you $1 a minute, and if you're not there by a certain time, they will call social services on you and say they did not pick up their child from school. And I don't play about my son anyway, so that's just I just don't have that luxury of having someone to pick him up, because his father's works too. And so our schedules are different. And mine, it makes me have to be more available. So I have to find a position that's going to support the two gentlemen in my life schedule, my son and his father. And, so of course I'm looking for remote, and that may take a lot longer. It's not that that's all I want. It's just that realistically, that's what I can commit to. And hybrid, of course, if it's, not that far. Just for example, like there is a government agency that is relatively close to my house that I just kind of relocated here a few years ago. And I used to go to that location for my previous position. For my previous position. So that was a satellite location that we were able to use. I think it might be the main one now. I haven't been really up to date with a lot of the government agencies since I stopped working in the government. But that one is very close to my house. So just say, for instance, if I get a contract back at that company, at that agency again, and they say, oh, you have to come in, a couple days a week. Or if they say I have to come in 5 days a week, it's not that strenuous. It's not that far for me to get to, and to be able to leave by a certain time to pick up my son. So the factor is dropping him off by a certain time and getting to the location by a certain time. He doesn't go to a school that has the availability for him to be there at 6 in the morning. Some before and after school programs start at 6 a.m. His starts at 7:30. I think it's 7:30 or something. So it's either 7 or 7:30. I think it's 7:30. But, if it's going to take me an hour to get to work, or over an hour, then that means I'm getting there at 9. And if I'm getting off at 5 and he has to be picked up by 5:30, then it takes me more than an hour to get back. Then they're calling social services on me. Or I'm paying an extra $60 or $70 per minute. But that's only gonna happen very minimal, probably not even more than, I'll probably be at 30 minutes, because after that 30-minute mark, they're gonna be like, where is she? Calling the emergency contacts, calling daddy and everything. So it's not going to be like an ongoing thing. Like, I can utilize that as a way to keep, him cared for beyond the time that they're open, so that's just not realistic. So there's a start time and there's an end time, and I have to find a position where I can get to the work, do my job, drop my son off, pick him up, come back home, chill, and get up and do it all over again. Yeah, that's the life of being a mom. Isn't it grand? Yeah, so basically, I think that these are some of the factors as far as just like, the market, my resume, just the type of schedule that I need. So this is another reason why I'm trying to skill up, because the more skills you have, the more marketable you have, the more jobs that you qualify for, and the more flexibility that you can be exposed to in the different positions or different companies that have the luxury of working from home, or that are closer to my house and everything, that, may have some high level tech positions that I don't qualify for now, but I will once I gain these skills. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this talk. And if you did, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.